So today's question is, what food is best for Vata, Pitta, Kapha? Let's talk one after another. Basically, let's understand Vata first. Okay. When we say that there is imbalance in the Vata, Pitta and Kapha, what exactly they mean? See, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, they are not the anatomical structure. Just like the heart, liver, kidney, Vata, Pitta, Kapha cannot be seen as a physical entity. They are the functional entity. They are the functional entity when the capability or the physiological functions in your body has been disturbed. Based on that, we consider, okay, Vata is disturbed, Pitta is disturbed and Kapha is disturbed. So Vata basically related to all the movements in our body. Vata is not just for the joints. Vata is not just for the paralysis, or Vata is not just for the nerves. Vata is for all the movements in your body. It could be the movement of the respiration. Most of the people think that any respiratory problem as Kapha, but not all the respiratory problems are because of the Kapha. Any problem related to the movement of the respiration could be also because of the Vata. And movements of your GI tract, the way you swallow, the way you digest, the movement of the food in the intestine, all these things are also related to Vata. Nerve conduction, again a movement. Joint system, skeletal system, again Vata, because they are related to movement. Anything internally or externally related to movement can be called as the Vata in your body. So when Vata is disturbed, all these things may affect, or any one of the system may affect. In some people, 2, 3, 4 system as a fusion, you will see the symptom. Even the hormones are also related to Vata because they move and they have the connection from your pituitary gland to your body. So Vata can be considered as the movement of your body. So Vata nature is cold, Vata nature is dry, Vata nature is light in weight. As you all know, anything which is similar in characteristic, they increase. So if you are having the Vata Prakriti or Vata disturbance in your body, then having anything which is cold, which is dry and which is light for the digestion, that will further aggravate the Vata. That's why sometimes even after eating some cold storage food, people will see more of the pain and the stiffness in their fingers or the neck or the low back. Because whereas we have no that thought that, okay, eating something cold will affect my pain. But yes, eating cold or staying in the cold atmosphere or staying in the country which is having a lot of extreme winter, that may also disturb your Vata. And one more thing is, all this psychological thought process, overthinking is also related to Vata. Again, the movement of thoughts, any movement, either it is in the respiration or the cardiac activity or the digestion or even the thought process, this is related to Vata. So if you want to have a Vata balancing diet, it's very simple. It's not like, my suggestion is, when it comes to the diet point of view, people will make it very complicated. They will ask for the diet chart, what should I eat, give me the diet chart. But tell me honestly, how many of you will follow the diet chart exactly for lifetime? Is it possible? Like practically, is it possible to stick on to any one particular diet chart and keep following that? Tell me honestly, is it possible? It is definitely not possible. Taking the diet chart and trying to follow that diet chart is only good for few days or maximum a month. You cannot do it for the lifetime. But if you have a easy and accessible diet plan which you can follow throughout your life, that gives you the sustainable result. How you can do it? If you want to control your Vata, let's imagine you have the problem related to spinal column or the pain, or doctor after the Nadi Pariksha, doctor has told you that there is a lot of Vata in your body, you have to take care of balancing this Vata. Then what you can do is, the first thing, avoid everything which is cold in nature. Either it is cold storage food, or the food which is cold in nature, or the foods like ice cream, raw vegetables. Even the raw vegetables, when taken in excess, they can disturb your Vata much further. So if you are focusing on balancing the Vata, then your food should be warm. Always you should have something hot or the warm in your plate. That is the first basic rule. And the second basic rule is, boiled food is always good for Vata, not the raw food. And the third thing is, anything which is dry, without the oil, without the ghee, or without any fat molecule in your diet, do not consume the food in the dry nature. That is the another thing, because dryness also increases the Vata. Even the dry weather, when the weather is a lot of dry, you will see the aggravated Vata symptoms in your body. So if you want to focus on this, just maintain. And also, why we are adding this fat molecule, one thing is avoid the dryness, and second thing is to make the food little heavy for the digestion. Because the food which is light for the digestion, that will also aggravate the Vata. If you are only having the light food, that is also not so good for Vata. So light, dry and cold food has to be avoided if you are focusing on Vata. So simple, based on the country where you are living, based on the availability of the food where you are, and based on the daily routine, and based on the time and the availability to cook the food, based on your convenience, please plan your diet in such a way that you are avoiding cold, dry and light food. People are only listening, it's not going inside the head.